Regular episode again. My house. Jordan, say hello.
STDs are timeless. Hello.
God damn it.
Do you know what that is? Do you know what I'm talking
you've
about?
seen the new billboard, I see.
Yeah. Why is it always STDs on that thing?
I don't know. It's
always about STDs.
Whatever the company is that either owns or leases that billboard, like, is an STD awareness situation.
Yeah. But this one's really interesting. It's just two old people like kissing, and it looks, it looks like more of an ad for like a retirement
ad. It's an ad for old people. It's like,
a retirement
you know what? You should
center.
be fucking, dude.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I mean, you know that like STDs are like running rampant in like old folks communities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we had touched on this like on a previous episode, but just to sort of recap what's happening now, right? In this very moment, in this house, in our lives. Okay. Jordan's just giving me the craziest look on his face.
I'm so confused. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So to recap, a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
the person who used to live in my house got 2 boxes of very nice, very expensive Yankee candles sent here accidentally. I held on to them for what I thought was a reasonable amount of time to then assume that no one was coming for them, or that she had realized her mistake and was going to get a new batch of candles sent to her house. And I also have no way to contact her. You know what I mean? And then, of course, I open up a bottle, I light a candle, then 20 minutes later, there's a knock on the door, and it's the woman, and she's come to get her candles, and blah, blah, blah. And she's very nice, and I gave her the unopened box, and she said that I could keep the open box, even though I offered to give it to her and to pay for the candle that I just lit. I told Jordan about this, and he threw a fucking fit, because I love candles, and he was mad that I didn't bring him a candle.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
And he was mad that just whatever. He was just, just being Jordan about it. So...
Okay.
Here's what we're going to do now. And Jordan,
Ooh.
and I'm saying this on the pod so you cannot fucking argue me later.
Okay.
This counts as your fucking Christmas present.
Okay.
Okay? So don't throw a fucking fit come Christmas time. Be like, bro, you didn't even get me anything. And me and Jesse got you a fucking $5 gift card to Starbucks. Okay.
All right.
So the one that I have lit now, and I've had this lit...
You're going to give me an already lit candle?
I'm going to fucking punch you so hard in the face. I'm going to punch you so hard in the face. No, I have Cider House.
Okay.
And it is apples.
Ooh,
and it smells
good.
delicious.
Yeah, it does.
And I've been lighting it for multiple hours a day for like weeks. And I'm like...
Wait. Let me smell it. Ooh, Cider House rules.
Dude, Jordan's so stoked on that joke. That's insane. Okay.
That actually does roll, though.
It's great. I like apple candles.
All
so
right.
here's option number 1. It is a Yankee Candle returning favorite, sugared apple, and it was first poured in the year 2000, but it's always loved.
Okay.
That's what it says. Okay, so go ahead and smell this one, and again, this is sugared apple.
All right. I like that one.
Got it.
Very good.
I'm putting the lid back on just to keep smells.
Sure.
Keep from there to be smell bleed. The second one we have is another Yankee Candle returning favorite that was first poured in 2000, but is still always loved. Holiday Sage.
Ooh.
Oh, and then just so you listeners at home can understand, because I go by color mainly and not by like scent. I can normally tell by a color if I'm going to like it or not.
What?
The one that I have lit, my Cider House, is red. The one that
you like red ones.
I like red candles a lot. The one that we just did is white. Now this one is green.
All right.
And it is strong.
Ooh, I like that.
Do you like that?
You know what it reminds me of?
That's more floral though, right? Describe what you're smelling for the listener.
Okay. It's got like a floral aspect to it. You know what it reminds me of? When you go into one of those like really tiny grocery stores that you might find in like a city, like a bodega or something, but it's got a bunch
A
of
grocery
hippies
store
in
or a
there.
bodega? Two different things.
Like a tiny grocery store,
Like a market, like
little
a corner
tiny
store.
market, yeah.
Like OK Natural.
Yeah. OK Natural is exactly
Okay.
what I'm talking about. You go in there,
Mhm.
and they have like their own bagged little granola.
Yeah.
And some guy with like 2 tattoos who's like, probably into
Where are we going with this?
it smells like that. So it's like, kind of, it's got a like hippie store vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
So you like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
Theater
the third
is
one that
what
we
I'm
have
looking for.
is another red one, and this is just Yankee Candle, sugared cinnamon apple. Okay. Jordan, what do you smell?
Ooh, oh my God, this reminds me. It's got some cinnamon in it. Some apple.
You don't say, buddy. Is there some sugar in there too?
You know what it reminds me of? Middletown.
Okay.
All right.
It has a very small town smell.
No, it's like when you're like walking through some grass in the suburbs of Middletown and you find yourself accidentally like in one of the parks and the lights are on and then and then it hits 9 o'clock, so they automatically go off and you're like, oh shit, I don't know where I am, and then you start smelling all the smells because you can't see where you're going.
Sure, that's a real thing that people can relate to.
In the winter time, like this is a fall to winter candle.
All of these candles just bring back very positive, good memories of like being a kid and going to like little old lady stores with like my grandma and stuff. Like it's like the old time memory store where everything's made out of like wicker, or like actually just like Yankee Candle stores or Hallmark stores.
Yeah.
And now the final one is another red one, Yankee Candle pumpkin cinnamon swirl.
Ooh.
Let's see. See if you like that one.
Smells like it's definitely got some pumpkin in it.
Can you smell the swirl?
Yeah. Kind of smells like the inside of your car from when you had that pumpkin spice latte.
Oh yeah. That wasn't pumpkin spice?
The one
When
that
it
was pumpkin
When it
spice.
was no, it was apple, dude.
I saw it.
It was apple.
I don't like this one.
You don't. Okay, so you don't like the pumpkin.
No, I'm not. I usually love pumpkin, but I don't know what's going on there.
It's fine. All right. So we are down to these three.
Okay.
I'll let you do one more sniff,
All right.
and then you're going to have to make a decision.
All right. Here we go.
Dude, what are you?
I'm trying to open it.
What are you doing?
Open the lid.
Jordan just pounced upon my coffee table and just limp-wristedly just jiggled at all the lids.
They're tough to
none
get
of them
off.
would open. Yeah, because you got to actually put some fucking muscle into it, buddy. All right, so here we go again. We're doing sugared cinnamon apple.
No.
No. Okay, so it's down to the last two. The white one or the green one?
Let's try the white one.
Okay, so
Hurry
we'll
up.
do the white one. All right, here we go. And this again is sugared apple. I think you're going to go with
No.
this one. No.
I'm going to go with the hippie.
So you're doing the green one.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, buddy.
The hippie Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thanks, man. Hell yeah. We don't have any green candles at home, so
Really?
yeah, this will be nice. Awesome. Thanks, dude. That's
welcome.
really nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
I used to we had talked before about how like candles are like now more expensive, obviously.
They're
but,
crazy. They're like $30.
dude, I remember back in the day when they really weren't that expensive, and like
Yeah,
I
8 to
used to
10
take-
bucks was expensive.
I used to
12
take a
bucks.
lot of pride in like getting people gifts and things, and multiple years it would be like I would get like my mom and her friends and my grandma like gifts, and then I'd always get them a candle. You know what I mean? And I would do the thing where it's like I'd go to the mall and I'd have like $40 set aside, and I'd get like 3, 4, 5 of like the big candles because they were like not expensive back then or whatever.
Yeah. And now they're crazy.
Well, I just remember every year one of the people who I gave a candle to would like hit me up shortly after receiving it and be like, "Oh my God, Robbie, I fell asleep with the candle lit and it burned the whole way through. I wasted that whole candle. I feel so bad because it smelled so good." My grandma did it like multiple
Yeah.
times, where she would just be like, "That candle smelled so good."
Yeah.
And then I went in the other room and I was cleaning, and then I went straight upstairs, and I didn't even go back in the living, and I didn't even see it, and I came back, and it was burnt, and I'm so sad about it. And I'm like, dude,
This sounds like people that like didn't actually like it, and then they had to throw it away, but come up with an excuse of like, if you came over, why it wouldn't be there.
I mean, yeah, if your family doesn't love you. Also, look at our new helmets, dude.
Yeah.
These are the first time the Ravens have worn this helmet design.
Okay.
They're really cool. The purple with the fucking raven on the side and the gold stripe and the gold
I like it.
the gold cage.
I like
love
it. Yeah.
It's great.
It's pretty cool.
I have this version of jersey with like the purple and gold, but it's for Charles Suggs. He doesn't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I have fallen asleep with candles on a lot.
Not me, man. I'm a good candle putter outer.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, because also
Remember
it's
they
like
used to have that thing that looks like a bell, and it's for like putting candles out.
I have a little candelabra right there.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you, like, and obviously like drugs, let's be real, drugs. But I would always like light a candle, get under the covers, like be all fucked up, like turn on a movie, fall asleep, and then like hope that I like was cognitive enough to like blow out the candle before I passed out.
My dad never allowed my mom to have candles because he just never trusted her. He'd be like, "You're gonna burn the house down." If you burn down a house with a candle, do you
go to heaven? No.
No. Do you get like does the insurance cover that? You think?
I think so. I mean, it's an accident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
but you could easily make that look like an accident.
Well, because it probably is an accident. You know what I mean?
But
I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that if you like, I don't know this for sure, but I would imagine like if you passed out drunk with a cigarette in your hand and it lit the couch on fire and lit the house on fire, you're covered because it's a fucking accident.
I don't know.
Like if you do like a grease fire or like a cooking accident, like those are covered. So I think candles count. You know?
Yeah.
I would be surprised that, like, if you have a candle lit and then it catches the cat on fire and then the cat catches the curtain on fire, like,
yeah,
I think it counts. I mean, I don't really know.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think because all of the houses that I was in, being like both my parents' separate houses and then my grandparents' house, they were all candle houses.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I was allowed to have a candle in my room.
Yeah.
But I also don't think I really pressed that issue.
I wasn't allowed to have incense because my dad would be like, "You're hiding the smell of weed."
Oh, yeah. No, that was... when I got to be old enough to be like into incense, then it 100% was like...
Yeah.
It makes the fucking house stink and you're smoking weed.
Yeah, Jesse doesn't like incense.
I love incense.
Yeah. So I have to give you all the incense.
Okay, I'll take it. To take a phrase out of your book, I'm an incense guy. I have realized like once I because I've always and not that I don't live with anyone because roommate Kevin. This isn't roommate Kevin erasure, but like once I got the house and didn't have like a partner that I was living with or like roommates in like an apartment, I really did realize like how much I like scents and like. Not really fragrances like on people, but like smells in a room.
Yes. Oh yeah. It creates the vibe, dude. Right now, our house, we have like Christmassy, like
I love
shit going on.
I love the way a fucking Christmas tree smells.
Yeah.
I love Christmas tree smell in the house.
It's great.
Like baked cookie smell.
Hopefully that ever goes away.
Ham smell.
With the war on Christmas and all.
Oh, I mean, if anything, Christmas is going to win because we're in Trump's America, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Just Jordan's like, listen, blue no matter who, but I'll die for Santa.
Yeah. Wouldn't that, if Trump was smart, he would dress up as Santa Claus and do like a be Santa at the White House,
a question that you don't know the answer to, and I'm excited to see what lie you say. Who was the last president to dress up like Santa, if there ever was one?
I don't know.
I could see that being like a Bill Clinton thing.
No.
He was skinny.
Did they used to do that?
I'm saying like I don't think it used to be like a thing, but I could see it being like
well, first off, the Christmas
a lower case T thing.
The Christmas that we know about didn't really start
my
to
God.
happen until.
No, please come on.
No,
Explain to me
okay,
the
never
corporate
mind.
history of Christmas. Well, actually, St. Nicholas is based off a cobbler in fucking Finland from the 1600s.
Not Finland.
I just said
Iran,
words.
but yeah, more like that Iran area. Anyway, so yeah, like the end of 1800s is basically when like the whole idea of like Santa Claus and stuff started to come to fruition. So
And
I don't
like,
know.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I wouldn't be surprised if like during like the Gilded Age of America, like the Great Gatsby years, when people are having like if
Grover
you,
Cleveland
like,
probably would be
literally
a guy
if you
that
would tell me that like the Roosevelts had like their annual holiday party at the White House that like FDR dressed up like Santa, I'd be like, that makes sense.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and he could still cover up the fact that he's in a wheelchair
That was, yeah. But I'm
because
just
first off, because he famously didn't want people to know he was in a wheelchair. I'm not trying to be like,
I never did really understand the whole like putting the blanket down to hide the fact that you're in a chair. It's like I can see the wheels, but
I don't know. They apparently did a great job.
guys,
you
it's
know.
Professor X.
When you go to his memorial, the first thing you see is a statue of him in his little wheelchair.
Yeah, because it's so iconic at this point.
And they didn't want to do. Hold on, sorry. Fun little fact: they didn't want that in the memorial, but the some sort of organization for disabilities people.
Disabilities people.
I think that's actually something similar. It's like people with disabilities.
Yeah, it'll be like the
organization
disabled or
yeah. They like fought for that to be put in there. So
Yeah, I mean, you need to
Interesting.
have representation for people who are wheelchair bound.
yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, that's great. I just am curious if any president has ever dressed up like Santa. I can see JFK doing it, but like adult Santa because he wants to goose women.
No, I mean,
know what
it's
I'm
got to
saying?
be like a Taft guy because he's fat.
Well, yes, but that's the thing is that you don't do it because you're fat. You do it because you host the party also.
Oh, okay.
Like Michael Scott.
Yeah, Harry Truman seems like more of a guy. That would
He
do
seems
that.
like a Santa guy.
Yeah, seems like a Santa guy there.
I wonder if that would be good or bad optics if there was like a White House Christmas party and like Trump was just as Santa.
And he's just like, ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't even try.
No, you didn't try at all.
ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. We're going to be doing Santa this year. I'm going to be huge. Yo, yo, yo. Ho, ho, ho. And the
He puts up like
Santa you've ever seen.
he brings up like 3 women that don't like him, and he goes, ho, ho, ho.
He would do that. It would just be like Pelosi, AOC, and Kamala.
Oh,
These
yeah.
are the other ho-hos. But we're not doing that. We're doing Christmas. Oh man.
Everybody gets a present today.
Everyone gets a present. Even the Democrats. Even the liberals. They're taking their jobs. Jesus
Hell yeah,
Christ.
dude.
Yeah, dude. We're back, baby.
He's got little L's, but they're immigrants.
Dude, yeah.
Woo. Jesus Christ.
No, it's bad.
Damn it. I told myself I wasn't going to be making too many jokes about it, but
No, man.
here we are.
There's no point. And if you can't, in all
Yeah,
seriousness, if you can't laugh about it, then like,
You're never going to make it through.
But it's just like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be able to giggle about how fucking ridiculous everything is right now.
Yeah.
Did you try the chicken Big Macs?
No. No.
They don't look good, right?
They don't.
You know what I do want to try though? You know what we should do sometime?
Yeah.
We could do it the next time we're up at your house. Well, because it would be easier for me to probably get it in Frederick because we can't get them in Baltimore. I want to do the Nashville hot chicken mozzarella sticks from Chili's.
Okay.
Really bad.
Do we have a Chili's?
The closest one to me is like either Dundalk or Timonium.
I think we have a Chili's in
There's
Frederick.
got to be a
Yeah.
there's definitely a Chili's that is something way remotely on the way to your apartment.
Yeah.
I can call ahead and just like
maybe on 40 or something.
oh yeah, or even if I like picked it up like
Yeah.
around like Mount Airy or something. Like
Yeah.
there can't
There's
be.
got to be something.
Yeah, there's got to
you're
be
right.
something around the fucking
Yeah.
park or whatever. But I really want to try that. But I was thinking about like novelty food bullshit because it's like getting into the holidays. I am
Ooh, we know what I'm excited for.
gobbler.
Yeah, everybody trying to do like the turkey stuffing sandwiches.
But no, the gobbler from Wawa is very good.
Yeah. Who's the one that? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Starbucks had one. They don't do it anymore.
I don't go to Starbucks enough to really know.
Yeah. They didn't have it last year, and I remember being like, "What the fuck?"
I mean,
anyway,
I'm not a Wawa guy. I have grown to like Wawa more.
Guy.
I'm Sheetz.
I used to be Sheetz.
I'm 100% Sheetz.
I'm not 100%
Wawa's my number 2. Wawa's my number 2.
Sheetz drinks suck. Sheetz drinks suck.
Wawa is number 2 with a bullet, but it's never going to be number 1 because Sheetz
they got better hoagies. No. Sheetz' hoagies suck. Wawa's hoagies are good.
Yeah.
Sheetz just has a lot of stuff.
Sheetz
has a lot of the fried.
Sheetz
bullshit.
has what I want when I go to Sheetz.
Yeah.
When I go to Wawa,
you can build better sandwiches there, but
when I go to Wawa, I'm there to get a sub, and I have like 2 or 3 different subs that I get, and I do like that they have Zapp's chips. What are you staring at? Oh, your phone.
Yeah, I got a little text.
Oh, okay. But I like their Zapp's chips.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
That's not a Wawa thing. That's just the Zapp's thing.
I'm telling you, when I go to Wawa, there's like 3 different subs that I get, and then I get a thing of Zapp's, and it's a wonderful little meal.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go to fucking Sheetz, I spend forever at that fucking menu board because everything looks so good in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
All the appetizers, all the sandwiches.
You ever get the sampler?
Yeah, the Zampler.
The sampler.
Zambler.
The sampler.
Zampler with a
sampler.
Z. Yeah. Yeah, the snackatizer Zampler. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I don't know. Sheetz is a way more fun place to go when you're like inebriated. Wawa is somewhere like I eat
because you basically sober up while you're looking at the menu because it takes
you so long. No, like Wawa is somewhere that I will go during work hours. If I'm on the fucking road, I'm going to Wawa.
Yeah.
If it's like in the evening, I'm doing Sheetz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like late at night, I'm doing fucking Sheetz.
Yeah.
Or if it's like after the bar, or like after getting stoned as fuck, I'm going Sheetz. Nothing was better, and obviously I understand it's because of availability, but like going on a smoke ride in high school and then going to Sheetz was the best end
unless you go in and the cops come in. Have you ever been in that situation?
Yeah, all the time.
The cops walk in and you're like, shit.
I'm like, fuck, man.
They don't care at all, but like,
no, I don't give a shit.
You're
like,
still
fuck,
scared.
They're staring at me, dude.
Yeah.
They're gonna see that I'm under 18. I got cigarettes.
Yeah.
No, I really.
Yeah.
I like Sheetz, and also I have such good memories of Sheetz.
Yeah.
I really just, and I'm not gonna harp on it because I feel like I've been getting too nostalgic, but like when I was a really young kid and my cousin was like really, really young, back again when the world
you bought
was
him cigarettes.
Yeah, I was like, come on, kid, we're gonna do snus. I'm gonna teach you how to chew and holler at women in the parking lot. No, like my grandmother every once in a while would like give me like a $5 bill, and I would like take my little cousin's little fucking hand, and we'd like walk around the corner, like around 2 corners, but it felt like forever, but it was literally just like a 3-minute walk. And there used to be a Sheetz like before, like a Sheetz that didn't have a gas pump for a long time style of Sheetz. And we would go before they had the fucking touchscreen TVs, and we would like order like a steak and cheese sub and get like a bag of chips, and it'd be like $5.
Yeah.
That was like our like, hey, you guys didn't like fight this week, so you guys get a sub, like our little treat.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
You know,
that is.
Watch them put like the Parmesan cheese. Remember when Parmesan cheese was like, was that like a treat for you? Was that like huge for you?
No, that sounds like a lower class thing.
It is. I just remember.
I was lower middle.
Yeah, I just remember like going to sub places or like pizzerias and going fucking insane on the shaky cheese.
Yeah.
And being like so into
watching it absorb the oils. Dude,
I was like so. It was like.
Did you ever go to FSK Mall?
Yeah.
There's that pizza place called Rosa's that was in there. That was the best.
I didn't like frequent it like that. Like we had the Valley Mall in Hagerstown,
right,
and then the outlets later on. But like, I would go to FSK Mall occasionally.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I have a little movie corner.
Okay.
but it's not really a movie. It's a show.
Andrew, cue the fucking music.
So Jesse and I have been watching this show From. Have you heard of it?
I believe that roommate Kevin is currently watching it.
It's interesting.
I have not seen it.
It's a weird premise.
Yeah.
So do you know the premise?
I don't.
So basically...
I have only been playing Space Marines 2.
Yeah. So, okay. So basically, there's a town.
Where people are from. Ooh.
Actually, nobody's from there, actually.
Oh, what a twist.
So... when you get to this town, if you see this town, you can't leave.
Silent Hill.
No, it's similar vibes. Basically, what happens is like when you're driving in a rural area, you hit it like you run into this tree in the road, and then it makes you turn around, and then you run into this town, and then if you keep going,
it loops around.
It loops around.
Through a tunnel and you come around. Yeah.
No, like you can't even you just can't leave because like. You go in a straight line and people are like, what the fuck? We're right back at this town.
Yeah, that's kind of like a common trope and stuff.
Yeah, so like...
Uzumaki did that. That's like a very like sci-fi horror thing where it's like, I went straight down the shoreline, but I still ended up back at the lighthouse.
Yeah, they're stuck there, basically.
Yeah, you're stuck.
So... and then there's all these people that are already there who's been in that same situation. And they're just kind of like, there's a family that goes in, they don't believe them. They're like, what the fuck? So they leave and the people are basically like, we'll give them a little go around a few times and then we'll pop their tires and explain to them what the fuck is going on. Mm-hmm. But when the sun goes down, there's these things that come out and they knock on your door and try to get you to open the door for them. And the only thing, like if you're in a house and you have this little rock that's like got like symbols on it, then they can't come in unless you invite them in. They're not vampires. I know the whole vampire thing, but and if they get you, they straight up just like torture you to death. It's pretty crazy. Mm-hmm. So then the whole thing is just kind of like them trying to figure out why they're there, what's going on. And they figured out that like all the people there, they plug in the map where like with like pins where they all like were at when it happened. And it's like all around the country. You know what I mean? So people have gotten to this town from all over the place. Mm-hmm. And it's just, that's kind of how it starts. And it's a pretty interesting premise. There's some pretty cool like things that happen where you're like, oh shit, and here's the thing, it's spooky.
Well, you're very spookable.
I'm spookable.
You yell.
Oh yeah. And I've been yelling.
There's been
a lot of pop-up scares and I'm like,
I could see that being a thing.
But it's been fun. You should give it a try.
I will. I'll add it to the list. I really like I'm like over 100 hours in Space Marines 2. I'm in deep.
Yeah, I get it.
But I'm really excited for the new Dune show that's coming out soon.
Yeah, Prophecy or whatever.
Yeah. So that takes place 1,000 years, 10,000 years before Dune. So that'll be
10,000 years.
1,000 or 10,000 or something. It's the beginning of the Bene Gesserit. And so that'll be like one that I really want to watch. I'm trying to think. There's
I want to see Heretic really bad.
I do want to see Heretic. There's a secret level episode that's going to be Warhammer. That's going to be secret level. No. It's like a thing that Amazon's doing where they're making like shorts that I'm pretty sure like all based off of video games, but I don't know for sure.
Huh.
And one of them is Space Marines 2, and it's like a sequel to the video game.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it'll be like probably like I don't know, like 20 minutes or something, but it's like a one long cutscene type of thing with the same characters. So I'm looking forward to that, but they're trying to not make my entire life just revolve around Warhammer, although it's like getting pretty hard.
Yeah, I get that.
But yeah, you know what I did watch recently that I forgot was really good, but it was like a newer episode, so I was like reinvigorated. SVU.
What's that?
Law and Order SVU.
Oh, Law and Order SVU. Cool.
Because I got so burnt out on like SVU because
is that the one that's like
That's every Law and Order, buddy. That's the theme song for every Law and Order. But yes, it is the one that has that sound. It's very funny. I listened to or I read an interview by the guy that made that sound, because there's all this debate.
He's rich, right? Off that one sound.
Well, there's all this debate off of like, what do you call it? Do you call it dun dun or ding ding or chunk chunk or? And he was like, I call it cha-ching, because every time that shit plays, I make a shit ton of money.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. But no, I watched like a newer episode of SVU, or 2 newer episodes of SVU recently. And I like forgot how good that show was. I was just so burnt out on the old ones, because it used to just be like one of those shows on basic cable where it's like, okay, we're going to play 8 hours of SVU now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jordan.
Hard end.
Patreon time.
All right.
Say bye.
Goodbye.